Soaring wins!
Yes. Hello?
It like just
Okay,
left.
there it goes. Now we're going.
Sweet.
You're live. Here's the screen so you can actually see something. That's
All right.
minimized.
Sweet. Getting it figured out.
Yep, Andrew will be in here shortly. What's this? We're in between. Peyton won his first match. 2 stocks against Kirby.
Sweet. Is there any way to see the score? Is the score not showing up?
Not on this screen. Once we get back to the actual match screen, you'll see the score.
Sick. Okay. Sounds good.
All right. Bob.
Alrighty. SVSU Cardinals versus the Soaring Eagles. Super exciting. SVSU's up 8-6 right now. We're going to see Sora versus Cloud.
Here we go.
SVSU down just 1 stock.
Hello. Getting into this second match, we have Soaring versus Cloud matchup. Bit of an interesting one, I dare say. Both sorties that control a lot of space got some big, oh my gosh,
wow.
projectiles, but not nearly as big as that zombie. This Cloud is saucing right off the bat.
Sora just died at 15%.
15%. I haven't seen a thievery since that one guy stole something from a convenience store down the street from me.
That's a joke.
That's a joke. It's not a good one.
Wow,
So I guess it's going to be up to Sora here to take this stock. Be a bit difficult.
I was going to say, in the beginning of the match, it looked like Sora was winning a lot of the neutrals. See, there we go. Yeah, 158%, but holy, 2 stocks left to go. We're going to see if Cloud can take any more stocks at that early of a percent.
Big stuff, though. Risky Boy getting a couple of nice combos, racking up the damage slowly but surely. Has only taken 1 hit, is already racking up the damage, getting Cloud almost there.
Yoshi's almost just won that for it.
This stage having very close side blast zones, so you can die pretty early.
Especially to Cloud B moves.
Especially to that. Oh, there comes the limit cross slash from the Cloud. Tough battle. Anyone game here, if SV can manage to take another stock, that's going to be absolutely massive. That's going to put them at a lead that will be hard for Soaring Eagles to come back from. There's the Thundaga coming out there. Risky.
I was gonna say, Cloud going for an F smash there, even in that position that wasn't very advantageous. It definitely opened him up.
Sora had the whole stage to run around. Cloud was in the corner, not what you want to do. Speaking of in the corner, this is not where you want to be. Although if you're Sora, you do get to get out of it a little bit easier. Kind of scrambling around this edge. There finally comes the dash attack. SV losing their first 3-man down, but up 6-4 in the game. Beautiful stuff there. Gonna be interesting to see where they go next. Interesting Cloud as well. We did see a couple of blunders, but man, oh man, what an explosive start. Cloud can kind of just thieve you.
That first stock, yeah, Sora died at 15%. That's what Yoshi's will do to you, especially with the limit down B.
That's about as close to a one-shot as you can get in a fighting game. Holy cow. Yoshi's is kind of known for those explosive kills. The sky hitbox or blast zone is pretty high up, but so are the platforms. So you can get up there and get those kills. And you're right that close to death. Yeah, man, it's not what you want.
Yep, now we're gonna see who SVSU chooses next. Looks like they're gonna
the fun for anybody here, for anybody watching at home. But I think this could go. We might see a bit of a ditto. See.
That would be very interesting, actually.
Mayhaps might see some Cloud on Cloud violence, or may not.
Or never mind. They had the name for a second. Oh, they're trying to spell cataclysm by the looks of it.
To the best of their abilities.
They might be struggling, but that's okay. There we go.
There we go.
Sweet. So Cataclysm is a new member of SVSU's Smash team. This will be his competition debut. I'm quite excited to see it.
It should be an explosive experience.
Yeah, definitely impressed at tryouts.
100%. First new member we've gotten on the team. A lot of returners from last semester. But Cataclysm has been quite the addition, kind of coming out of nowhere. Plays a mean couple of characters that again, we won't try to spoil the fun too early. Competitive integrity, but he certainly plays some fun characters to watch. That's for absolutely certain.
Oh yes.
We're gonna see what we've got. Bans coming in from Soaring Eagles, Battlefield, Final Destination in Town. Cloud does struggle a little bit with stages like FD, I believe. I'm not quite sure, honestly. He does have a sword, but
Yeah, I'm not super knowledgeable when it comes to sorties. That's definitely not my expertise.
it's a little. I'm not quite convinced on these bans. I'll come out and say it. Cloud, I does want to kind of keep you out. I'm not quite sure about the FD ban.
I could see Smashville being good.
I can definitely see Smashville. It's kind of a little more open. It's smaller, but that center plat might just be bad. I'm not quite sure. It'll be interesting. It will be interesting.
Yeah, I know the middle plat on Smashville can be good for running off and starting things.
The way I want to look at it is Cloud's two objectives are either spacing you out with back air out of a full hop, like jumping all the way up and coming back down with a quick back air, or staying at range with his neutral B, the little laser beam there. And when I think of that, I don't want a platform in the middle of the stage in my way, because you want to stay right in the middle of the stage and throw out those space back airs, try to keep your opponent at range. And I think FD or maybe Kalos PS2, those are probably going to be your stages. I'm a little unconvinced. Battlefield platforms might get in your way, but even Town and City has plenty of space for it. Not quite sure.
Yeah.
Which, SVSU, we will take that. We will 100% take that. And definitely taking our time with the stage picks here.
Yeah, truthfully, I'd almost forgotten about the counter picks. I've been playing offline so much that I'm used to having multiple sets, but in the crew battle format, it's like, it is one big set.
It is one big set. Looks like we will be going to PS2 there. Bit of a more open stage. Now, I'm going to have a little bit different of an opinion than the rest of the community. The rest of the community finds that this is the most balanced stage. I'm going to argue that because it's so large, it definitely favors zoners a little bit more so. I'm gonna argue for that. Although I am not exactly a professional player, so maybe I might be wrong.
I could definitely see it. Yeah, PS2 has a lot of interesting quirks. Like, well, I mean, the platforms are slightly higher than that of Battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
In addition to understage shenanigans are kind of weird. Certain stage spike situations will actually just send you straight downwards rather than at a diagonal, because you'll end up hitting the actual bottom of the stage, depending on how you end up going about that. But there are also some fun like wall hang or wall jump shenanigans that you can do from like underneath. I don't know. PS2 is, I think it's a very like neutral stage. I think it can be favored by a lot of different characters. Yeah.
In all honesty, looking at the rest of them, I can't find one that's a little more neutral. So
for sure.
you know,
I mean, small Battlefield would probably be the closest.
I guess.
Yeah, personal favorite stage of mine.
We do keep talking about stages, and that's because it is surprisingly a very important part of the game. Not only is the feel of the game and the just feel of how you're playing it impact players, comfort's important, but also the size of the stage, how high the platforms are, and whatnot will significantly hinder or allow for more combos depending on your character. And a character that simply wants to throw projectiles might not want platforms because it gives anybody trying to run at them more angles to attack. Might want a bigger stage to just try to run away and throw projectiles. So kind of two halves of the roster either want to keep you out or want to make sure that you can't be kept out. So they're, depending on who you play, it does matter a lot. Not only that, there is, of course, how big the stage is. The goal is to knock the opponent off screen, and on some stages, the screen is not as big in one direction or the other. So it can affect how easily you can kill, so it does come down. Looks like we will see the Falco coming out here. Now, I will say this matchup is definitely will have a little bit of everything, I dare to say. Both have some projectiles. Falco does have the reflector to help keep Cloud's projectile at bay. And I also think that his down air spike is very good against Cloud's recovery. This doesn't quite snap ledge, getting right into it. Cloud with the very aggressive right off the start, getting in there with up smashes and nairs, not letting Falco keep him out with lasers. We see Cataclysm getting an early combo here, just trying to get the advantage. Here's where we see why Cloud was approaching so much. Falco laser is quicker, easier to throw out, and more disruptive, though we see heck of a skirmish here. Both players just going right at it, the hard read. We see the attempt with the limit cross slash there, or blade beam, my apologies, but not quite getting it as they just scramble around each other ledge. Man. I'm really trying to find the hits there, trying to get into a juggle situation and not let Falco remain on the stage. Kind of what you want to have if you don't have control of the stage. It's really hard to attack your opponent and mix up how you're going to do it.
They're both kind of struggling for kills right now, trying to get a good read.
Getting up in that percent range where kills are going to start being an option. We're going to see Falco definitely looks for his up tilt on the ground into his back air. Or just a blatant F smash. Beautiful read from Cataclysm, calling out the jump from Cloud. Heck of the kill there, especially online. That's way more of a commitment and a very solid read on Cataclysm's part there.
100%.
SV going up 6 stocks to 3. That's 2 people to 1 versus Soaring Eagles. A very good start for them. We'll see.
Yeah, and this next match is going to be 3 stocks each, so it's just going to be a clean fight.
Being a fight. That last fight was very interesting. I saw a lot of awesome combos from both sides there. I saw some hard calls, some reads.
Yeah, lots of bait and punish.
100%. Very true. Going into this next one, seeing what stages we're going to ban. Thinking about Falco. Mainly killing off the side with something like up tilt back air. You do have the up smash, but mainly kills that are going to be on the side, so you want a thinner stage probably. Yoshi's is infamous for that, but he also does have very good combo extensions, especially on taller platform stages, again like Yoshi's. And we're going to see some of these bans coming in. Town and City, Smashville, and Kalos. A town might have some high platforms, but a little bit too high. Smashville, kind of hard to camp on. Definitely better for rushdowns, and Kalos might be bigger, but I don't particularly think it's quite a big stage, and it'll be a little bit harder for Falco to find the kills.
I could definitely see Yoshi's being a good stage. I feel like Falco up air is also a pretty good kill option. Yeah, and going back to like Falco combos, the thing about Falco that I actually kind of joke about a lot is that Falco has what I call Build-A-Bear combos. In the sense that pretty much every button that character has can just be followed up into another one. And it can be awful to go against if you don't know how to get out of that kind of thing or how to punish it.
Falco can be a very tough character to deal with, especially at the mid-level of the game, I dare say. He shines. He has a very good combo starter in his up tilt. Comes out fast, doesn't have much vulnerability, is very big, and leads into combos at most ranges of most percents. It kind of does everything for him. Kill confirms, combos, anti-airs. Very good tool. If you'll see it, he does 2 swipes above him with his wing arms. I'm not quite sure what to call those, but if you see that is his up tilt.
Yeah, I feel like they are kind of both, because I mean they're wings, but they also have hands.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's what kind of sets it apart from like traditional wings or arms. It's like a hybrid of both.
Yeah. Yeah. This is what you came to the stream for, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you came. Fun fact.
Star Fox Academy.
Fun Star Fox lore. Fox and Falco both do not have legs. Both of their legs are metal. And that was, in the original games, they are pilots. So when you're experiencing high G-forces, black out because the blood will rush to different parts, either all to your head or all to your legs. So in Star Fox lore, they have robotic legs, so as not to have all of the blood flow to their feet and away from their head, so they black out. There's a lot of G-forces when flying around. Fun Star Fox lore.
Huh. I actually did not know that. That's really interesting.
Yep.
Yeah, no wonder back air hits so hard. It all makes sense now.
Sure, Wolf still has his legs, Wolf being the antagonist from Star Fox. And I'll be honest, I'm only mostly sure Falco has robotic legs. I know Fox does, but little fun tidbit there. They don't have feet. They just have metal.
Yeah, that's super interesting actually.
Have you seen their down smash?
They're down.
Attack.
Yeah.
No one can do them split like that. I don't care. They just go straight to splits, just full 180.
Robo splits.
Robo splits.
Frame like 5 on Fox.
They're so fast. It's so fast. Oh boy.
Yeah, having a smash attack that's like sub frame 6 or 7 is not okay.
For reference, for those a little bit less familiar with it, you have 3 options on the ground to charge up big strikes to unleash very slow but very powerful. We're talking about Fox and Falco's down smash. They kick out on either side of them incredibly quickly, mind you, which is unusual because normally it's the big charge attack. You charge up and then hit him. Speaking of Falco, here we see the next set of the game going up against a Bowser. Bowser
PS2 as well.
on PS2. I think this will kind of favor, although it might be a little bit tough for Bowser. Bigger stage, Falco can just kind of camp him out with his neutral B laser, which we might see thrown out right at the start here. Let's see. Choosing instead to kind of dash around, give the Bowser space, and choose the right time to attack. Here we see the up tilt attack. Falling into some up airs. Simply waiting and going to catch more of them. Clean 63, adding in some laser for extra damage. Bowser trying to microspace around, but not finding anything. This bird is so slippery.
Cataclysm is just respecting his space and punishing when he overextends. This is...
Oh, geez. He hasn't landed a hit. Soaring Eagles. No. Oh, my gosh, the down smash attack. Beautiful stuff.
Wow.
Getting cleaned.
0 to death.
Come off the start. This poor Bowser. He hasn't seen a bird move like this in his entire life, and neither have I. Oh, this is clean. What a beautiful combination of staying out of Bowser's range.
There's Bowser's first hit, and he's at 34%.
To be fair, when Bowser does land a hit, he lands like a truck. After 3-4 hits, he's already at kill percent. Oh,
Wowee.
Little bit of a turnaround here. We're seeing how this is going to play out. Bowser getting punished for all these down Bs and up Bs. Not finding it, almost getting the shield break to be fair, but not quite.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Bowser's down B and down air are both very telegraphed.
Yep.
Yeah.
Big slow moves, which Cataclysm has been doing a great job of respecting. Finally
Until
catching
that
up.
point.
Until that exact point. Now we do have Bowser at 130, definitely at range for kill. Ooh, up smash there. Bowser
That was very good, yeah.
A bunch of little attacks, like Falco's neutral air, you can kind of ignore, depending on the situation.
I noticed the Bowser's doing a lot of walking, which is...
And I know that Bird's doing a lot of comboing. Oh, good gravy. Bowser is doing the walking, trying to space it out, but when you have extra input delay from online, yeah, walking's just not working. I do respect it. A lot of people won't have the patience to try walking around. Oh, beautiful counter from Cataclysm, ending it in style.
I didn't even realize that was a downer at first until it started actually sending him down.
My goodness.
Super clean gameplay.
Beautiful match from Cataclysm. Debut game, absolutely flowing through it, just like a current man.
Yes, sir.
Bowser was trying his best, especially towards the end. As Gomer here mentioned, walking around, trying to take his time and find the exact right spacing, but not finding it. Beautiful first game from Cataclysm. And from SV, we'll be going 1-0 in the set. Best 2 out of 3, of course.
Yeah, very exciting first set. I'm excited to see who both teams end up throwing out this time. I'm not sure how many people they have on the Soaring Eagles team.
Good question. We can find that out.
Yeah, we can't look that up. Yeah, because I believe we have 4 or 5 on ours, right?
Yes, little inside scoop. for all those might be getting another.
Ooh, yeah, I forgot about that. Pretty exciting. The more the merrier.
The more the merrier. And if you, any SV students listening outside of the Student Life Center, for those who are here, thank you. But if you're listening in, please, we need more. I'll level with you honestly. There are open spots on most of the teams right now. As a sub, you can come in. We still do have opportunities to compete. If you like what you see for the rest of this week, every night but Thursday night, there will be something on this stream for you to watch. Please.
ASMR, Andrew asks you to join the Smash team.
You get a cool free jersey, which at some point will have your tag and number on it.
Yeah, the jerseys are super cool, actually. That's one of the things I was the most excited about.
It's got the Riz, as the kids say.
That is what the cool kids say nowadays, huh?
I'm not sure. I'll level with you.
Wearing the jersey turns you into the Rizzard. The Rizzard of Oz.
I was not ready for that. I was not in a mental state to deal with that. Wait, we can see the entire... We can see where we're playing every night.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it shows the future games.
Oh, that's new. Delightful.
I think that was a thing last semester, too.
I'm off my rocker.
Potentially. These chairs are like swivel chairs, now rocking chairs.
These are swivel chairs.
It's like the opposite.
I'm off my swivel. Doesn't quite... Huh.
He's off the swivel chair.
Good chairs. If you have any interest, speaking of swiveling in chairs, if you want to be on this swivelly chair and join the stream team, either as a caster or as a member of the stream or as a content creator for SVSU, we have open positions as well. We especially need casters for Smash Bros. Gomer and I here are both on the Smash team, and we have our game on Friday instead of Monday, so we can play in person. This will not be normal. We might not have somebody all the time, so we do need casters for Smash Bros. And I believe Overwatch 2 used caster or 2 for. If you have any interest in getting on the mic, no experience needed, we'll help you out. Please contact us at this is where I would plug something if we had to plug. The Discord. We do have a Discord, an SVSU Esports Discord. There we go.
Yeah. And a lot of that information can be obtained by just coming down to Student Life, I believe, as well. That's where all the stuff is hosted, approximately 8 p.m. every night, right?
Around 8 p.m. is when all the matches start. If you don't know where Student Life Center is, it's by the Papa John's and a collective from 2 or 3 of the people watching the stream.
Yeah. It's the chorus of pop-offs. Oh, here we go. They're going into round 1, picking stages.
Of course, we will be back at 9 versus 9 stocks. I'm not quite sure who goes first. Kind of a toss-up.
Getting rid of the Animal Crossing stages first.
We do have finally it is 4 members for Soaring Eagles SSBU White.
Okay. Yeah, and we have 4 on our B team, right?
That we do.
Currently? Yeah.
That we do.
Sweet.
Yes.
So coming up with bans, they've banned Smashville, Town and City, and Battlefield, leaving Final Destination and Pokemon Stadium.
We're gonna see who.
A sequel.
Now, there's obviously both Risky Boy and Cataclysm did a very good job in their first sets, although neither team, I believe, really got the shot to analyze each other's games. This is the first game of the season, so no VODs are there for each team to review. So it's kind of going to be a mix-up. SVSU might want to throw in their third in an attempt to throw off Soaring White, just to see.
Yeah, because seeing new players and having not seen their play style at all, it can definitely be a good mix-up of oh yeah, what are they going to do? Because you already pretty much gotten the habits down of the other 2 players at this point.
If you're expecting the sword to come out once again, game 1, and suddenly there's a Banjo and Kazooie, you're not ready for that.
Good luck, have fun.
You're just not ready. You're just not ready.
Olimar!
Good gravy. Gravy.
Good gravy.
As the kids say.
Correct.
As the kids say. Speaking of gravy, this is taking a long time. Flowing slowly like molasses. Although that's kind of what it takes. You got to pick the right stage.
I was gonna ask how that was related to gravy.
We're trying.
It was a segue attempt. Yeah.
Gabe, please get on the mic. Gabe, please.
Shout out to Gabe.
Shout out to my boy G Koala. We just peeked in the mic. I'm so sorry.
I was gonna say, I wonder if that peaked the mic.
Ooh. Looks like we will have the Kirby going out once again. Cataclysm coming back, showing his face. But this time with Joker instead of Falco, another explosive character.
That's exciting, actually, to see.
Kind of a battle of the top tiers versus the bottom tiers. Kirby, not traditionally a very good character. And Joker, traditionally a very good character. We'll see how it plays out. We do know... go ahead.
I was gonna say, I personally am a low-tier enthusiast in this game, so if I wasn't on the SVSU, I would probably be voting for the low tier just because that's how my brain goes. Joker doing nothing.
The underdog. This is what we're talking about. When Father Arsene, the little blue man comes out, all of Joker's attacks get way stronger. It is for a limited time, but if you make good use of it, then it just kind of brutalizes people.
The blue man doing a really good job at covering up the Kirby down B there.
Ooh, good stuff though. That is what kind of how fighting games work. The mind games there of I'm going to mix up when I'm going to do an attack. You saw Kirby cancel his down B and try to go for another one. Oh, Cataclysm with the beautiful patience. Kirby tried to wait it out. Tried to predict when he was going to release the counter.
I think that this Kirby is also the person who played Bowser, based on a lot of the playstyle habits.
Mayhaps, we do see a little bit more walking, trying to get the timing mix-up, but Cataclysm, very familiar with how that Bowser was playing, so does seem kind of ready. Same players, different characters.
I was gonna say, it's interesting to see that. It's a rematch, but
not
the characters, yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, it seems like it's going well off the start here. For SVSU, have yet to lose a stock. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a frame 3 counter from Joker.
Yeah, that's 60 frames per second.
That's fast.
It is very, very
That is
fast.
a 20th of a second. That's quick. Oh, very respectable attempt, but Father Arsene with counter. Beautiful back here there. That thing hits like a truck.
Well,
And a 3 stock from Cataclysm. SVSU going up 9-6 in this set, taking the first game there. Good match from both sides.
Soaring Eagle's almost taking a stock, but yeah, now SVSU has that third stock refresh. Now it's just another clean game. They got to try for that stock yet again. It's an unfortunate situation to be in, but we will see how the next match goes.
If I can, mayhaps get a little bit technical, if I may, and feel free to glaze out your eyes. I understand this might be a little bit much, but I am what one might refer to as a numbers gremlin for this game. I'm a bit of a goblin. So fun fact about the game, the more damage you have taken, the higher your percent, the harder you hit. Up to a certain point, 180%. Once you reach that, you'll do 1.1 times the damage. We call it rage. You can see on the character icon on the bottom, you can see some like black rage puff particles coming out from the character. It's
like a smoke.
You can see like the smoke coming from your ears. So the same thing will apply when you are stocks down, only by a little bit, but it does make the rage come faster. So there is an advantage to say you have 1 stock left versus 3. You lose those 2. You start off with a little bit more rage and you will get it faster. This will also apply to the Lucario Aura mechanic, which can make Lucario do a little bit better in this environment.
100%. I think Lucario kind of thrives in a crew battle style environment. Doesn't Rage also affect knockback?
Rage affects how much damage you take, and knockback, how far you get sent. Damage how much damage you take is a part of that equation. It's not the only factor, but more damage does equal more knockback. So that is how, for example, we saw that Cloud down B in the very first game kill at 15s, because Cloud was at 90, so he was already at half rage, doing an extra 1.05% or multiplier. So we did do a little bit more. Fun fact about the game: your eyes you can come back if you glazed out for that.
It's okay, it's over.
You may come back.
Yeah, rage is something that I've actually recently been starting to focus a little more on, and how it sort of affects combos. Like me personally, I'm a King K. Rool player, and
One of your gut.
and one of K. Rool's combos, starting at just 0%, is if you grab the opponent and then do forward throw into dash attack, that's a true combo, meaning it automatically like hits. However, if I'm at full rage with that, because it deals more damage and by that does more knockback as well, it makes it where it's not true all the time. And so rage can simultaneously be a really good thing, but it can also kind of throw stuff off like that. So it's definitely something that, like, even though it is a like micro detail of the game, it's something to keep in mind. It's a very interesting thing that not enough people think about. I've only recently started delving into it.
There is a whole separate kind of category of combos that are how much this does with rage. And that is where Smash Bros. Will differ from a lot of other fighting games, is because the more percent you have, the further you get knocked back. That completely changes combos. In something like Street Fighter, you just press the same buttons, and it will always connect no matter how much health the opponent has. But in Smash Bros., there are anywhere from a half dozen to a dozen things that affect how the opponent gets sent. So combos are completely fluid. Not to mention the fact that Pichu, the lightest character, and Bowser, the heaviest character, will get sent completely different amounts of distances, depending on percent. So there's a whole bunch of factors which makes the game a little bit harder to maybe study in a holistic experience, because everything is way more situational, because the opponent can also affect how far they get sent.
Yeah, that plus how many characters are in the game.
Yep.
Which means how many matchups.
It makes the game more feeling in a lot of ways. You simply have to feel it out. That's why matchup experiences can be so important. If you're not familiar fighting a character, you don't know how far they get sent based on how much percent they have, can really throw things off. Versus something in mayhaps Valorant, you can learn, each agent only has 4 abilities, you can learn how they interact. It's not too hard to figure out how to deal with them.
Yeah. And here we thought the eye glazing was over.
Here we thought the eye glazing was over. I apologize. I am a gremlin. I'll admit to it. Sorry, Gabe. It probably helped him tune it out, do his homework.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I mean, that, or he was leaning forward in his chair, intently listening.
That would bring
Watching
you to
the Super Smash Brothers Ultimate Stage list for fall 2022.
For fall 2022, note for the jury, it is in fact winter 23. We will get this up and running. We swear. We swear. Now that's stream production quality.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I brought it up to Philip as well. I noticed it. I'm like, oh yeah, we should probably fix that.
We'll get there. We will perhaps take a quick break. I'll go check in and see how things are running. So maybe we have some technical difficulties. I will update you all.
Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
So Andrew left. And now it is just me here by myself. All by myself. Okay. Banning Town, Smashville, and Kalos. Not a lot of people seem to like Animal Crossing today. Maybe if we hosted these on Saturdays, people would. We would get to see KK Slider. I'm starting to realize, yeah, I'm starting to realize why people usually have two casters. Because it's a lot easier to do this when you're sort of bouncing thoughts off of another person. Yeah, this is fun. I feel like this is a good setting. I feel like this is an experience that we are having, viewer and commentator. Looking at the outdated stage list. Andrew still has not come back yet. We will hopefully hear from him someday. They've got spinny chairs in here, though, which is pretty nice. Although that's not related to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I am excited to see who they end up throwing out next. Yeah, because that Joker really cooked up some combos, did some sweet things.
I'm here to make sure you're not left alone. Oh, Andrew's in there.
I have a friend. I'm not alone.
No, that guy that he was trying to recruit for the Smash team came in, so he was talking to me.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Introduce yourself.
Everyone, my name's Brittany. I'm the commentator for League of Legends on Fridays. So,
Hi,
hello.
Brittany. So, yep, this is fun. Currently, we're looking at the stage list.
I've seen
as
it.
we're.
Yes, I've seen. It's been a very long time that we've been staring at this here
Oh yeah.
stage list. Yeah.
Was I audible on the TV up there?
Yes, we heard you because we heard you say they have spinny cheers in here.
Sweet.
Oh, okay. We got two people.
Yes,
We did.
I came in here to cover for Andrew right now.
Sweet. All right, getting back to it. Hopefully here soon. Oh, yeah, I think our C team just won. Yep, because this is our B team on stream right now.
That's it. C team, I believe, was being streamed on Hip's channel, but congratulations to the C team for winning.
Did C team win? Yes, sir.
Nice job.
All right, congrats to the SVSU C team.
Now back to B team.
Now back to B team.
So we still have our current three bands, which is Town and City, Smashville, and Kalos.
Yeah, Kalos Pokemon League. Yep.
So what I'm thinking we might be seeing here is probably either a Yoshi Story or a PS2.
Yeah, because I think, because Soaring Eagles have to go against Cataclysm's Joker right now. Still fresh at 3 stocks too, because it scores 9-6, Cardinals' favor. Yeah, we'll see what they end up doing. There must be some sort of technical difficulties at the moment.
That's what I imagine. I think Andrew's out there to figure that out. Other than announcing for C team's win, so first win of the semester. Congrats to. I just lost the word. It's Smash Bros. C team. That's what it is. I almost forgot the game, and that would look bad on me.
Yeah, commentating a game that it's like, what's this game?
No, the game. I promise. I don't know why. I just had like a blonde moment. I forgot about it.
Oh, is that Mario? This must be Mario Brothers. Oh. Joker's in this one.
It's Persona 6.
There's a villager. It's the newest version of Animal Crossing.
Yeah, well, Town and City and Smashville were both banned. They don't like Animal Crossing here. That's what I was saying earlier.
Interesting.
What
This is
a
upsetting.
tragic stage choice.
This is mildly upsetting to the only
That's
or one
probably
of the most dedicated Animal Crossing players.
Yeah, it's probably for the better though. I feel like
That's
Town
fair.
and City and Smashville, like The towns want to be peaceful. Those aren't like, those shouldn't be battlegrounds. I mean, the Kalos Pokemon League is literally meant for battle. I mean, Battlefield exists. It has battle in the name.
Pokemon Stadium is technically
Stadium?
made for battles.
Pokemon battles. Yes, exactly.
Wow.
So,
Or we have a small battlefield too.
yeah, for small battles. Yoshi's story. See, Yoshi was here before. Yeah, Yoshi doesn't seem like a battling type. He's like, yeah, I just want to like carry people on my back. And then just like chill and explore the world. I don't think. Yeah, exactly. Yoshi was invited to Smash, but like I don't think Yoshi likes.
He doesn't want to actually battle. He just wants to fight.
Yeah.
And then you got Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, Hollow Bastion is a stage. One of the stages of all time.
It is a stage.
Yeah, so narrowing it down for what stage they're gonna pick. Okay, Pokemon Stadium is out of the picture because they're not playing Pokemon. Final Destination is not gonna be it because this is only set 2. And so since it's not the final destination, they're not gonna want to go there.
Oh, I see what you're doing there.
Yoshi's story, neither of them are playing Yoshi. Yoshi's not even involved, so it's like this isn't a part of that story.
What would it be?
Yeah, exactly. Hollow Bastion,
No. No.
cringe stage. It's cut. So that leaves us with Battlefield or small Battlefield. And I feel like that just depends on how big they want their fight to be.
Fight? Big fight.
Exactly. And I think because they each have 3 stocks, I think that's going to be a big fight.
Hello, I'm back.
Howdy, we have an update. Thank you, Brittany. You are mega appreciated.
You're welcome.
Poor Seth was left all alone.
No, you're welcome.
Well, I narrowed down what the pick is going to be for stage.
For stage?
Yes.
Well, we might not even get that far, Seth. Bit of an update. There was a bit of a struggle with the rulebook. We are sorting it out right now. Has to do with stages and characters and picking things. So there might be a redo of the last match. There might be a couple of different things. We'll get it worked out in a second. There have been some miscommunications that we're all just solving. It is the first week, so some teams might be a little newer to this. As we are, this is only our second season competing, so everyone's just trying to make sure everything works out properly. Could be a concern. We might just have to wait a bit longer. That is a great opportunity for Gomer and I to be number gremlins. What now? Next, what you guys said. What do you think the next stage will be, assuming things go on?
Oh yeah.
as they
So
are?
so what I was thinking, because they got rid of Town and City in Smashville because either they don't like Animal Crossing or they just didn't want to like disturb the peace of like the towns. If that makes sense. Because like they don't make sense as like stages for people to fight on.
Yes.
Pokemon Stadium 2. So Kalos Pokemon League, they already got out. Just because, yeah. Pokemon Stadium, it's a stadium for Pokemon. They wouldn't want to like compete there because neither of them are playing Pokemon.
Well, of course.
Final Destination is ruled out because this is only the second set, and
Yeah.
so they're not going to go there because it's not the final.
It's not
The final
it's not the
set.
third set.
Exactly.
Of course.
So because like Final Destination is called that because it's the last one. Hollow Bastion, it's cringe stage. And then Battlefield. So that
Why, of course.
well, okay. So then there's Yoshi's story. Unless either of them are playing Yoshi, it's not remotely related to Yoshi's
It's
story. as a
technically
whole.
illegal.
Exactly, because it's not contributing to Yoshi lore.
Yes. So it must be Battlefield or small Battlefield.
Yeah, which then the choice is between those depending on like how big they want their battle to be. But if they're both going to be at 3 stocks,
It's a big battle.
it's a big battle.
So you don't want a small Battlefield.
Exactly. So
It's going to be Battlefield.
yeah, I think Battlefield will be the pick.
Battlefield might just be the pick.
Yeah. So that is my conclusion, and it's an educated guess.
I can't find a flaw. I can't find a flaw with the logic, and I think our man Gomer is on something.
I might write a doctoral thesis on that. It will be approximately 1 paragraph. And by paragraph, I mean run-on sentence. It's the King K role player in me. I swear, if I see a check mark over Battlefield, I am going to buy the whole team a cookie. Is it one big cookie or like a cookie for each player? Well, you said you buy it for like the team, so it'd be like the designated team cookie.
How many pieces are in the cookie? I think it's 8. Yeah, we can buy one cookie. That's probably enough.
And then if we have to cut it more,
Skibidi beep bop 1 2 3 testing.
Check.
I will go make sure that this is working properly. Doing a little bit of a laptop switcheroo, technical stuff, just trying to make sure everything works properly.
hello. I'm testing the mic to see if it works. Andrew just ran out. He's listening to our stream that we have going out there just to test if the mic is working. Test 1 2, check 1 2. 1 2 3. 1 2 3.
Alright, we're good.
Uno,
Back on the
dos,
mic.
tres.
Uno, dos, tres. Tres.
Quesadilla.
one, go! Iha! Are set. There you go. You're mine. Are set.
No. You can see here. Yeah, hello, try the Yeti. Here, go to sound settings, maybe? I won't cry. There we go! Apparently, nothing has been heard for the past little bit. We had some technical difficulties switching between streaming things. Coming back to this, we have the last little bit, Cataclysm on the last bit of life at extremely high percent. Bowser hits like a truck. He might almost be able to do it. He's at 170. Any good hit from Bowser will win this. But Cataclysm does have the funny bloom and getting the S-Man. Percent running out any second though. Has an opening S-Man. He gets it. He gets the 9-stock.
Impressive.
Beautiful stuff from Cataclysm taking out all three members from Soaring Eagles. What a performance!
Cataclysm's debut.
An absolute calamity. Cataclysm single-handedly taking this entire set. That's going to be a victory for SVSU. Very solid stuff. We'll try to get an interview with him in just a moment.
It was a super good set to watch. Sorry the commentary didn't work for like the majority of that. Yeah. I suppose it's technical errors of the first game of the season, but we'll try to do better about that in the future. Yeah, good stuff from both sides today. Cataclysm's debut, doing a 9-stock, SVSU winning 7-0? Yeah, 7-0. I think that's how scoring works. Wow. Yeah, here I am in the casting booth by myself again. I'm gonna go real quick and see. I'm gonna congratulate everyone real quick. Good stuff, team. Have a nice night.
Skip it about nada.